So we're finally in the month of January, which is known as the garbage dump for movies. And to kick everything off, we have the fifth installment in a franchise. And I gotta admit, I haven't seen any of the other movies in this franchise. Does this movie make me want to watch them? Well, Underworld Blood Wars. So, Underworld Blood Wars is the fifth installment in the Underworld franchise. And once again, you have Kate Beckinsale back as Celine, and basically she's just trying to protect her daughter from getting killed, but her daughter has this rare blood where it's like a mix of lichen and vampire blood or something like that. And everyone's after this blood. That's really all I can say about the plot of the movie. So, let's talk about it. Okay, so I will say this. Kate Beckinsale, I thought, gave a pretty good performance overall. She was fun to watch, and she had a few good action sequences here and there. I also did like some of the costume design. I thought that was really cool, and the production design was okay for the most part. I mean, it wasn't all bad. And again, there are some cool action sequences here and there, like maybe a few littered throughout the movie. Okay, so I gotta be honest, this was not a good way to start off 2017 at all. This movie was pretty terrible, actually. Starting off, even though I said there are a few cool action sequences, for the most part, the action was really boring. It was really boring. And the editing, oh my god. It's the same thing so many crappy action films do nowadays. It's just shaky cam, shaky cam, shaky cam, shaky cam galore all over the place. And it's like cut, 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 cut. I swear, there was like one scene in there where I think it cuts like 14 or 15 times. It's like cut, 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 all over the place. This movie is all over the place, and the CGI is terrible as well. Like, you see people turning into werewolves. Like, I was just like, what am I even watching right now? It's so stupid. This movie as a whole was just really dumb to begin with. I don't even know why they decided to make a fifth film. But this was just, wow. I hope they don't make a sixth film. They probably will because this movie's making money at the box office, but yeah. And Theo James, I'm sorry, this guy cannot act to save his life. He cannot act. You see him in all the Divergent movies, and then he's in this movie as well. He's just so bland, and he's a terrible actor with his monotone voice. I got sick of him after a while. And some of the stuff in this movie is so unrealistic, like the things that Kate Beckinsale does. Some of it is just so unrealistic and so unbelievable. You don't believe anything that these characters do. You don't care for these characters really at all. I mean, poor character development and poor writing. And just, as a whole, this movie's pretty boring. I gotta say, for an action movie, I wasn't engaged. I thought, like, there was one point where I was just like, huh, wait, what? Oh, that just happened. Okay. Don't really care. There are various points in this film where I was like that, and it's unfortunate because there's actually a fan base to this movie, and I know a lot of people that like these movies. And if you do like these movies, you'll probably like this one as well. But for my sake and the fact that I haven't seen any of the previous Underworld films, I was not really a fan. And to be honest, I don't really want to watch any of the other Underworld films. So yeah. So Underworld Blood Wars, I mean, it looks cool sometimes, but overall I feel like it's just a cheap cash grab, maybe a paycheck for some of the actors that are phoning it in. I honestly wouldn't recommend seeing this in theaters. If you do see it in theaters, don't see it in 3D. because it really doesn't look any different, or I don't think it would look any different. I didn't see it in 3D, so I can't really say, but yeah. Honestly though, I wouldn't see this in theaters, and again, I don't really feel like watching any of the other Underworld films. I was not a fan of this movie. So, with all that being said, I am going to give Underworld Blood Wars my first score of 2017. Underworld Blood Wars earns a 28% rotten rating, which is a D on my scale. So there it is. There's my review of Underworld Blood Wars. Have you guys seen it? What did you think about it? Make sure to let me know in the comments below. Make sure to subscribe to my channel to see more reviews in the future. You can go back and watch my best and worst of 2016 lists. And that's about all I have for now. So until the next review, once again, my name is the California Cougar. And always remember to stay California cool, everyone. Peace.